What's up, Browns fans? Nathan Zegura here with another edition of the 2-Minute Drill brought to you by University Hospitals. It is draft week. That's right. Browns Draft 2020 is finally upon us, and the Browns hold 7 draft picks in this year's draft: a first rounder, a second rounder, 2 third rounders, a 4th rounder, as well as a 6th rounder and a 7th rounder. So 4 picks in the first 3 rounds. That's 4 picks in the first 2 days. That's a real chance for Andrew Berry and his team to add some very nice talent to the Browns roster. As we know, the draft following free agency, that's the next piece of the puzzle to try to construct a roster that gives you, the Browns fans, a consistent winner that you want and that you deserve. Some positions to keep an eye on in this draft: obviously offensive tackle. It's been no secret for a long time that many have pegged the Browns with a left tackle at number 10. Now, could that be the pick? I would say probably so. There's also the option to move back and get another tackle. Some people think as many as 7 tackles could go in the first round this year. Safety is another position for the Browns on draft day, probably one that they will target. Now, they did a good job addressing it in free agency with Carl Joseph and Andrew Sendejo joining Sheldrick Redwine and JT Hassel, but it's a draft that has a lot of talent at safety, especially in the 2nd and 3rd rounds. And finally, let's take a look at the wide receiver position. The Browns have the best tandem in the NFL, Odell Beckham Jr. and Jarvis Landry. They've got guys who have a lot of upside behind them, but this is a historically deep wide receiver class, and many think the Browns could look at one of them in the early middle rounds. Now, speaking of the draft, you want to be a part of it, we've got a lot of ways for you to get involved, and we'll start with the first ever. It's historic. The Browns virtual draft party this Thursday at 6 p.m. presented by Bud Light Seltzer. All you have to do is go to clevelandbrowns.com right now and sign up and join the fun. I'll be hosting it. I hope to see you there. We're going to have a lot of luminaries from the organization, celebrities like Brad Paisley, draft experts giving you the latest on the draft. So all the things you need to get ready for this and sharing it with your Browns fans. As we know, we're doing our social distancing, so we can't have the real draft party. We'll bring you together over the internet and share that fun. Again, go to clevelandbrowns.com and sign up. It's this Thursday from 6 to 7, the Browns' first ever virtual draft party presented by Bud Light Seltzer. As for radio coverage, we have you all along the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns radio network, starting Thursday from 8 to midnight, Friday 7 to midnight, and Saturday 12 to 3. You want TV coverage? We've got that for you as well. Starting on Thursday night, 7 to 8, right after the virtual draft party, it leads right into Browns Countdown, live on News 5 at 7 p.m. All the latest, everything you need to know right up to the start of the 2020 draft. And then on Sunday at 11, also on News 5, we will have our Browns Draft Recap Show. So tons of ways to get involved in this draft. Hopefully it is a historic one for our Cleveland Browns as we get on that road to winning here, beginning with the draft in 2020. For the latest on your Browns, keep it tuned to clevelandbrowns.com and the Browns mobile app. Thanks for watching another edition of the 2-Minute Drill, brought to you by University Hospitals.